Hi, it's Gadget UK here again. So we've got another pick up here for the Neo Geo AES. Another game that I don't have in my collection, regards to the MVS side of things, so I can't play this. There are no flash carts or anything out there you can get this on, so and it seems pretty rare. I don't even know whether this came out on the MVS. I guess it probably would have done at some point, but I've never seen a copy of it for sale anywhere, so yeah, it can be quite hard to get hold of. It's not a particularly desirable game because it's not fantastic, really. You know, it's one of the lower quality titles, let's say, in the Neo Geo collection. But just the fact that it's harder to get hold of, it's it's unique. It's a racing game. There's very few racing games. Certainly no sort of third-person ones like this on the Neo Geo, really, other than this particular game. You can see there's been a sticker there. I tried to clean that up, but the case has been cleaned up just like the last one was, the Fatal Fury Special. You know, clean this with plastic cleaner and stuff, and it's come out really well. Aside from the fact that orange mark, so you can't get rid of these ripples. They all seem to be like that. But you can see the box is in quite a good condition here compared to the last one. And interesting thing with this, it's got a nice little silver sort of foil-looking kind of label there, shiny. And you'll notice this on the top here. You can see that, it might not focus very well there because of the reflectiveness, but it says connection function jack. So not sure what cable goes in there. It looks like it could be 3.5mm or 2.5mm headphone type cable. So you could have just like 3.5 to 3.5 presumably, or something. You plug one in here, plug one in your mate's AES, in the same game on his console, and I guess you can go head to head on it, which is a nice feature, really. I'll do some more research on that, see if I can make a cable up or something. Obviously not going to be able to do much with it. I've not got I do have two AESs at the moment. I'm using Beeps's here and obviously got my own, but I need a second copy of the game. But there might be something I can do there, I don't know. Might be able to connect it up to a PC. I don't know if there's any emulators out there that will simulate this particular communication on this game. I doubt it. Anyway, I'm digressing as usual. You can see the manual's in pretty good condition, but one thing on the back, you'll see it's a little bit torn there, and that's because there was a load of sticky crap inside there, and it was actually stuck down. There was no way to get it out, so I had to damage the back there just slightly to get it out. But the manual, yeah, it looks untouched. I guess this game's not had much use, really. We'll just have a quick flip through here so you can just have a see what sort of things there are. So obviously it's English, this one. Yeah, controllers, it talks about save and load, so I guess you could, save to memory card. I've got a memory card coming on the way, so we'll give that a try when that arrives. A bit of an intro there, some stuff about the different types of screens and things and the different characters. Yeah, it's a bit about status of your hero. Now this is when you play in story mode, you've got a certain amount, oh well, I guess you do in the Grand Prix mode as well, World Grand Prix, but you've got money and you've got strength, so you've got to sleep and stuff. I'll show you. It's interesting. It's an interesting twist on this kind of game, really. I'm glad they threw it in as a second mode. Yeah, bike shop screen, buying a bike, map screen, story mode, rider selection screen, tuning screen, hamburger shop screen. I'm not seeing that yet. Hospital screen. Yeah, I've not been there yet either. And that's pretty much it, really. Just a bit about multiplayer here in the back. It's interesting. A bit about memory card precautions. That's it. Right, so I'll connect the game up. I'll have a look. So again, it's an early title. Don't expect this to be amazing. It's not an amazing game, from what I understand. Quite low in the megabits count, so like 46. Sounds pretty good. Bit of a lacklustre start screen there. It can be a bit better, I think. Right, let's push start. So you can see what I mean now about the different modes. You've got World Grand Prix mode, so let's just do that. I can just restart it in a minute. So it's just typical sort of arcade mode, really. Showing you controls, accelerate, brake, turbo, and that's pretty much it. World Grand Prix. So showing you the different drivers, the different bikes. Skip past that, enter your name, so just do go. What's the C? Oh, anyway, it doesn't really matter. Let's go with the blue bike. I guess it's all about colour. It doesn't mention anything about differences in performance. I need to accelerate. B to brake and C to turbo. You can only turbo when you get up to full speed. I'd probably be able to do it now if I get on this bend in one piece. There you see, I lost the speed, so I couldn't turbo. I would say one annoying thing with this is the tracks are very narrow, as you can see. The road's very, very narrow. That makes it quite challenging. If you take your finger off the accelerator every now and again. Yeah, you can do it, because I've just turboed there. Ooh, got some power. You've got to, when you get right on the edge of a bend like that, it's a case of just tapping it, really tapping the edge, just try and stay on the corner without going off. So knowing if you hit the back of the bike, because that happens, it knocks you, to the side, the left side. Interesting stuff with the sprite collision there. You can see how the sign should have displayed over the top of the bike, but it didn't, the rider, I should say. But it's nice and fast. Yeah, it's okay. It reminds me, it's much like, Hang On, Super Hang On. Really. It's perhaps not quite as good as those games, but you've got all the sort of things you expect from that kind of game, turns and things, different types of turns, and the road going up and down and stuff. Final lap, going to get the foot down. Oh, you went too fast. Should have braked then, I just took the foot off the accelerator, well, the finger off the handle. It didn't work, unfortunately, I should have hit the brake. It's one of these games that when you touch the brake, it's a bit OTT, it brakes quite a lot, just from touching it a tiny bit, you lose a fair bit of speed. I guess it's probably digital controls, rather than analog sticks and things. Position at 6, got a lot of positions to make up here. Third, I think. Oh, I lost it there. But yeah, I really wanted this game because it's like I say, it's one of the rarer, more unusual titles. It's a bit like the reason I got for Top Players Golf. Nobody really wants it, but there's not very many around anyway, even if you do. I think it's like another one of these on eBay at the moment, but there we go, that's that. So obviously it's rinse repeat. I guess you might be able to try getting different bikes and things as you go up this. I'm not really sure on this mode. So this is just the next track, so I'll just reboot that and we'll just go to story mode. I'll just quickly show you that, because I think this is where probably most fun's going to be had with if you're playing this on an AES or something, which obviously I am. So exactly the same controls and things. Just pick your character name, see if it's spelled out. Let's just try this stuff again. There we go. And so as you can see, yeah, you start in a bedroom of all places. So we'll take a break. Your energy's been recovered, so you can sleep as well. Presumably gives you more energy. There you go. You can press the A button to make the text shoot up at a higher speed there, so you don't have to wait forever for it to appear. And you see, you get this map, so we'll pick a location. I'm not sure. There you go. Let's go to Sea Ridge. I suspect, yeah, that's an empty location. It's the Sea Ridge, and talk or listen. Nobody's there. What do you want to do? Exit. So as you can see, it's a bit, it's unusual. It's different. It's not what you expect. It's not just like racing. Pick a track and race. Go to the bike shop. I'll skip through this text very quick. It's a bike shop. Yeah, no shit. Jones might help you. You're ready. What can I do? Okay, so we'll try and buy a bike. Bike depends on price. How fast do we want to check them out? Yeah. So we've got different prices, different performance. I guess the cheapest one's probably what we're going to have to go for, presumably, because we don't only start with a certain amount of money. Might be better off buying a bike like this for your first one. If you want to try it out, I'll take you to a good place. There should be the bike is there. Okay, so I guess I haven't actually bought a bike at this stage. I don't think. He's just showing me a place where they race. You can see that there is a bit of the story there. It's a bit hollow to a degree. The character animations are something to be desired. I think. Look at his little face there. Okay, so skip all this. Skip. Good grief, he's talking an awful lot of shit. That's 2000 G. Okay. So it looks like it's one-on-one with that guy. You'll see the difference here is based on the route we're, the place we're racing, we're on a road with the cars. So this is interesting, it's very road rashish. It can be more annoying than road rash because things like that happen. He just rammed me into the back of that fucking sign. Yeah, the cars and things like that, you've got to be prepared. As soon as you see a corner coming up, you want to get on the inside of the bend, and then you can at least try and slide it to the outside if it's on the inside, etc. If you get on the wrong side, you end up just tailgating something all the way around the bend, which is extremely annoying to say the least. Right, go on the bike there, that's quite nice to touch. The moped with the hair hanging out the back, it's quite cool. Well, there's lots of different locations, as you can see, going uphill here. It's okay. It could be a bit more detail. I think it's just not quite enough going on. Put a little bit more attention, made the road a bit wider. It could have been a really, really, really good game. Oh, see, I haven't looked at me about tailgating. You just get stuck behind them sometimes. I don't think I'm going to win this somehow. You only get one turbo as well when you play in that mode, unless you presumably build them up or something. It might depend on the bike. See, so I lost that, so I've just lost £2 grand. Let's just have one more go. Yeah, so there are a bunch of other guys coming. Do you want to race them? Yeah, okay. So here we go, so I can pick who I want to race, so we'll just go for the first guy. Arnold, okay, nice to meet you, Arnold. 3000G for a bet, okay. It is pretty hard though, I have to admit. I've done better in Grand Prix mode actually than the story mode. The story mode, all this traffic in it's really difficult to get past some of it. Doing really, really, really well. I think you've got a massive lead. I mean, look at that, he's just over to a bend. That's probably it now. Unless I can avoid any more bumps. Speed that van flew past there. It's good. It's a good attempt on the Neo Geo. It wasn't the kind of console. It wasn't the kind of these kind of games were not really best suited to it. But that might just be because nobody really tried. At least this company tried with this game. I'm pleased with it. I think it set me back about 50 quid. This it's a lot of money for what it is, but I like having access to as many of the Neo Geo games as I can. And this is one that, let's say, you can't get on any of the four. I don't even know whether it works in emulators. It might be okay in main, but like if you've got, the Neo Geo emulator I use, it's a pretty good emulator, but it doesn't support this game, it crashes. Lost again. Anyway, you get the general sort of idea with that game. Hope you found that interesting. Thanks for watching, I'll see you soon.